Long before LED lights blinked in perfect sync, before Pinterest-perfect trees and minimalist color palettes, Christmas in Britain had a warmth you could almost touch. Dark December evenings were alive with glowing window silhouettes, sparkling garlands stretching across ceilings, and fiber optic ornaments slowly fading from one color to another. Every corner hummed with light, flickered with life, shimmered with texture. Christmas wasn't about style, it was about spectacle. Chaos, color, and creativity ruled every home. And tonight, we're turning back the clock to revisit 12 classic British Christmas decorations that once made every house feel truly festive. These weren't just ornaments. They were tiny rituals, tactile memories, and vivid sparks of childhood imagination. From creased foil banners to the slightly wonky angels perched atop trees, these decorations weren't neat, tidy, or perfect. They were loud, they were bright, they were unforgettable. As we journey through this list, you might remember standing on chairs to hang something, untangling tinsel for half an hour, or watching a fiber optic tree glow and shift color in awe. And if nostalgia hits hard, pause here. Share this with a friend who remembers the magic and relive those messy, joyous moments together. The annual returner. Every December, it emerged from storage, folded, creased, sometimes torn, but ready to shine. Bright red and green foil letters shimmered under fairy lights, proudly declaring that Christmas had arrived. It hung above doorways, over fireplaces, sometimes sagging precariously above the television. Parents insisted it was fine, even as glitter fell in clouds. As modern decor leaned minimalist, the foil banner quietly slipped from view. Yet, the crackle of unfolding it, unmatched. If this brings back memories, hit pause and drop a comment sharing your first foil banner experience. Glossy leaves, candy bright red berries, mistletoe clinging with a single piece of blue tack. Kids poked, adults joked, and everyone knew it was gloriously fake. But that's what made it charming. Plastic holly added instant cheer to any hallway. Today, it's largely gone, replaced by live greenery, but the memory of those shiny, cheerful sprigs still lingers. The shiny menace, draped across banisters, picture frames, curtain rails, even pets. Tinsel turned rooms into sparkling chaos. Children wore it like feather boas. Parents muttered as it infiltrated carpets and jumpers. By Boxing Day, it clung to everything. Tinsel may have vanished from the shelves, but its wild, glittering mayhem is unforgettable. The classroom classic. Strips of colored paper, glued or licked, looped into chains stretching across rooms. Classrooms, hallways, bedrooms, they all transformed into rainbow tunnels of DIY delight. Every loop was a tiny victory, every sagging chain a lesson in patience. Even as pre-made decorations emerged, the charm of paper chains never left. Twisting, sparkling, and impossibly shiny, these garlands turned ceilings into jungles of color. Expanded from a flat, folded state, they became spirals, stars, or diamonds, catching the light and spinning lazily in warm air. They never stayed straight, yet they brought life to every room. As sleeker, modern decorations rose, these foil wonders became relics of nostalgia. The ultimate 80s-90s spectacle. Hung in an X across ceilings, streamers transformed plain rooms into full-on festive explosions. Reds, greens, silvers, golds, they rippled with every movement, every flicker of a radiator. Children stared upward in awe, convinced even the ceiling was celebrating. If you've ever lain under ceiling streamers mesmerized, give a nod in the comments. You know the feeling. Pure Christmas theater. Flat circles and bells blossomed into big, fluffy bursts of color with a single unfold. Kids loved the reveal. Adults savored the nostalgia. They hung in windows and corners, drooped, slightly by New Year's, yet remained vibrant year after year. Honeycombs brought unfolding joy and a sense of anticipation every December. Glass spheres with ribbed textures, glitter stripes, metallic finishes, some heavy dragging branches down, others spun with the gentlest draft. Families treated them as heirlooms, unwrapping each from tissue older than half the kids in the room. Odd shapes, teardrops, tiny bells. Each ornament was a story. Modern plastic baubles replaced them, but their delicate sparkle remains unmatched. Santa, snowmen, candles, angels, all glowing neon colors from behind plastic frames. Kids pressed faces to cold glass, mesmerized by flickering light. From outside, streets glowed in patches of color. Suction cups fell, cords tangled, yet the magic endured. LED replacements may exist, but nothing captured the charm of these flickering neon icons. The DIY White Christmas. One shake, one press, and snow appeared, sometimes as intended, often as chaotic. Smudges. Kids stenciled snowmen, trees, stars, and abstract blobs. Long after Christmas, streaks clung stubbornly. Messy, imperfect, magical. Snow spray gave every child a taste of festive filmmaking. Small, glowing, and quietly mesmerizing, fiber optic tabletop Christmas trees transformed even the humblest living room into a miniature wonderland. Their slender branches shimmered with shifting colors, deep reds, emerald greens, icy blues, and soft purples, spinning and fading like tiny northern lights captured in glass and fiber. Futuristic for their time, they needed no bulbs, no complicated wiring, no hours of untangling, just a gentle switch to awaken their magic. Families would gather, sitting inches away, eyes wide as the colors danced in hypnotic rhythm, casting soft, otherworldly glows across faces, walls, and ornaments. The era of these trees has long passed, replaced by sleeker designs and LED strands, yet the soft, radiant magic they brought remains lodged in memory, an unspoken symbol of wonder, anticipation, and the quiet, enchanting joy of Christmas past. The grand finale, the moment every family waited for. Whether angel, star, or slightly lopsided heirloom, placing it atop the tree was a ritual. Kids argued over turns. Parents held their breath. Some toppers glowed softly, some sparkled, others leaned defiantly. The topper signaled the tree's completion and the official start of Christmas. Emotion, ritual, and joy, all captured in one final touch. These 12 decorations weren't just objects, they were experiences. Foil banners, plastic holly, tinsel, paper chains, glowing silhouettes, fiber optics, and tree toppers. They crinkled, flickered, sagged, and shimmered, yet they brought every home to life. Even as trends evolved, these classics linger in memory, reminding us that Christmas isn't about perfection, it's about chaos, warmth, and shared joy. Remember a decoration that made your childhood Christmas special? Share it in the comments. Let's celebrate the mess, the color, the magic together. And if this trip down memory lane made you smile, tap the like button to keep these traditions alive. For more nostalgic journeys into the past and the hidden stories behind everyday traditions, subscribe and turn on notifications because the magic doesn't end here.